Hey guys. What's up? Welcome back to my channel. As you've probably already read in the title, today we are doing the 24-hour reading challenge. And to say I'm a little nervous would be correct. I am a little nervous. I'm a little scared. I have no idea like how this is gonna go at all. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to stay up for a full 24 hours because I can't even remember the last time that I pulled an all-nighter like this. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do this, but we're going to try this while we're here. So I'm going in with a game plan, okay? I have my iPad here with the timer. Right now it's about 6:30, so I'm thinking that we'll start it probably around 7 and then just read through the night until 7 p.m. tomorrow. My husband just left for a work trip, so it's literally just me and Hachi here, and I figured why not? It's the best time. Let's just do it. So we're gonna be mostly reading from my August TBR that we just picked in my last video. So I've got like 4 books here that I think I'd be interested in picking up tonight. A Dance of Lies, A Curse Carved in Bone, The Dead Romantics, and then We Hunt the Flame. And then I'm also currently listening to Kingdom of Ash on Audible. And then I have a few other books that I wanted to just have on hand just in case, because I truly have no idea how this is gonna go, and I just feel like these are books that are gonna be able to get me through a 24-hour reading challenge. The first one is Rose in Chains by Julie Soto. This is Hermione fanfic turned trad published version. I think it's called The Auction originally, but I'm just very excited to have my hands on this book. And I am super, super excited to start it. So I think just because of that, I'd be able, like, this would be a good pick just to kind of like get me through the night. I don't feel like I'm going to want to put this down once I pick it up. That's one that's going to definitely be on deck. Another one is a shorter indie published romantasy by Emma Hamm. It's called Heart of the Fae. This is a Kindle Unlimited series, and I want to say it's a monster romance, which, I mean, I haven't really read any monster romances. Fairytale actually had a little bit of monster romance in it, and I didn't hate it. So it didn't like turn me off or anything. So I don't know, the premise of this sounded really cool, and I'm interested. And also it's on Kindle Unlimited, so if I need to like switch my Kindle or something, this would be a really good option for that. And then Left of Forever by Tara Dewitt. These are just the vibes, and I think that a short romance could just be a really easy like book to read. Also would require like very little brain power, so I definitely want to have this one on hand. So that is the game plan as of right now. I'm literally just going to mood read. I'm going to read whatever my little heart desires, and knowing myself, I'm gonna have to like finish the books that I pick up. So I don't know, I'm just so curious how this is gonna happen. I'm going to probably get my snacks together, get cozy, maybe do like my nighttime routine and stuff, and then yeah, just like settle in for the night and watch the sunset and start my books. So I will see you guys once I get this timer started, and let's get this started and see what happens. Guys, we have a little bit of bonus content here. So y'all saw I cannot decide what to read first, okay? So I just pulled out of my TBR jar, which we tend to do here when I can't decide, and it's at a number generator. We have our number generator, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books minus Kingdom of Ash. All right, let's do generate. Of course, we got number 7 out of 7. Okay, I'm so excited. Oh guys, look at this, I'll show you. We're just gonna skip over this big old chunker, which is Kingdom of Ash. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dance of Lies. This is gonna be your first read of the night. I already know that this book is gonna make me cry. Like, the author's note made me want to cry. And basically, sorry, I know the audio is not going to be good. Basically, the author's note is saying that she came up with the inspiration for this book while she was in the hospital, like for most of her life, because she deals with like pretty severe chronic diseases and she had to be in the hospital a lot, like growing up. She came up with Vasily, the female main character, based off of her personal experiences and dealing with PTSD from having to be in the hospital. She says, I'm just gonna read this to you because I feel like I need to. It says, writing her story was my declaration that our limitations do not define our worth or limit our ability to live wonderfully romantic and impactful lives. I suspect many of you know pain on an intimate level. While I wish I could take that away, I hope I can at least make you feel seen and remind you of how very valuable you are. Your pain, invisible or not, is never wasted. Your words matter, your story matters. You are deserving of a main character's thought. That's just really touching. Yeah, what a way to start out this 24-hour readathon. Wow. So I just started it. Sounds like she is currently in the dungeon. The king is requesting her presence. She's been in the dungeon for an unknown period of time, and it sounds like she's kind of like on the edge of madness if she's not already mad. Curious to see where it goes. So I'm on page 156. I just hit part 2, probably 10 o'clock now. I feel like I just need to get over the hump. I just had a coffee. It's not even that late, but I'm kind of a baby, so I'm definitely like getting into the story. I don't have a whole lot of thoughts. I'm enjoying it. It's not going to be like a 5-star or anything. I can already kind of like feel that, but there's a lot of like questions up in the air right now. I'm not sure if this is going to be a love triangle or not, but I'm getting like little sprinkles of that in here. So essentially we're following this girl who is a dancer, and she was just in the dungeon for like 2 years, and all of a sudden the king, who basically like betrayed her, just pulls her out randomly and like sends her on a mission to go and spy on his brothers, who are like kings of the other courts of their kingdom. And we have no idea why she's doing this. She doesn't know why she's doing it. She's having to do all these random things for him. He's like slipping her notes and stuff every day for like different little missions that she has to do, and I'm enjoying the vibes. It's hard to tell like who the male main character is, so I don't know. I'm intrigued, but I'm still having a good time. I'm tired. Hachi's like passed out over here down there. We're just here reading our books, and the timer says 20 minutes or 20 hours and 30 minutes. So I haven't really read a whole lot in the first like 3.5 hours, but you know, I've been doing a little bit of other things. Like I had some dinner, made some coffee, took Hachi out and stuff like that. So we'll get back to reading, and I'll update you in a bit. Hachi's getting tired. I think he's ready to go to bed, and that for whatever reason he just won't go to bed. There you go, good boy. There you go. There you go. I thought there was gonna be a love triangle, and there still kind of is, but it's almost like a love quadruple. I don't really know, but this girl has men just like falling at her feet, like begging for her attention. So one of the guys that I thought was gonna be in the love triangle, I'm very glad is not, because we don't like him anymore. He's kind of like a little bit of a baby, and I'm curious in this plot. There's still like so many questions, but we just got some answers to the plot, and it's definitely making it a lot better. It is now like 1 a.m., 1:20 a.m. I'm running out of time so fast, it feels like. I only have 17 hours and 45 minutes left, and it feels like I should have so much more time, but I guess I don't. Once you get past midnight, then everything just starts going uphill again and you're fine. I just had some nerd clusters, FaceTime my husband, and I'm gonna keep reading. I think I'm getting to that delusional stage. It's like 3:17 a.m. We have 15 hours and 45 minutes left. Hachi is ready for bed, so I think what I'm gonna do is move this party into the bedroom. We finished our first book, Dance of Lies, and I think I'm gonna wait to give like my reviews of the books for either the end of the video or like my wrap-up video, because right now I don't think I can form words really to like properly describe the book. But I did enjoy it. It's not a 5-star. I can't really think of a way to explain how I feel about it, but I did like it. I didn't love it though. So that was our first book, and I'm gonna bring these in there and we'll see. I just realized that this female main character is a ghost writer. Like, she writes, in my mind, I'm thinking she writes ghost stories, or she follows ghost stories and like writes about the paranormal activity and stuff. And I just realized that she's actually just writing these stories under another author's name, and the other author gets the credit for it. I feel so gullible like thinking that, but I think it's hilarious, and I know that I'm not the only one that thought that. Okay. So I'm still like so confused. I am over halfway through this book. We know who the male main character is. He's straight up a ghost, okay? It says it on the back, okay? So that's not a spoiler. How in the world is that gonna work? He's the male main character. This is a romance book, and he's a ghost. She can't touch him. Her hand like goes through him. I'm so confused. It's a good time. This isn't my favorite, I don't think, out of all of hers, but I think I need to see how it ends to like fully determine that. But yeah, either way, 7:45 in the morning, we have 11 hours left. It's raining a little bit outside, and it just like makes me even more happy that we're doing the 24-hour reading challenge today, because like cozy vibes. So these are the books I think we're gonna read. Rose and Chains and Heart of the Fae. So I'm thinking. I don't know, something in me is really telling me to read this for some reason. But I just know that I'm gonna love this. It's such a hard decision. Maybe we'll do another number generator or something. So I ended up choosing Rose and Chains. I just went ahead and chose this because I just have really good feelings about this book. I think I'm gonna really like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just dive into this. 10:32 and we're starting this. And we've got 8 hours and 30 minutes, so let's go. Does anybody else take off the dust jacket when they're reading hardcovers? And this one has a really pretty naked hardcover. Can y'all see? Really pretty. It's extra pretty with the sprayed edges. I think we need to go for a walk. We're gonna go for a walk. Oh my God. We did it. We did it. I read for 24 hours straight. That's crazy. Let me grab the books that I read. This was much harder than I was expecting. I knew that it was going to be hard. I had no idea what it was going to be like. I had no idea how much I was going to be able to read. So we read from 7 p.m. last night to 7 p.m. tonight. So a full 24 hours. I did sleep for like an hour between 4 and 5 a.m. And these are the books that we read. I started out with A Dance of Lies. A Dance of Lies, can't talk. And I did really enjoy this book. There was like a lot going on in this book and a lot to digest. So I did really enjoy it. Not a 5-star, but I had a good time with it. As you can see, my brain is not like processing things very well right now. So I finished this one like early in the morning or in the middle of the night, actually. It was like 3 a.m. and I was struggling last night, okay, like struggling, because I had been up since 7 a.m. yesterday morning. So I've actually been up for like well over 24 hours. So yeah, last night I was struggling. I was reading very slowly. I was essentially like falling asleep after every sentence. So I picked up this book, The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston, to have easily digestible romance, and I finished this morning, and I did really like this book. At first I was not quite sure about it. Wasn't really sure like what was going on, but the ending really wrapped it up really nicely. So I loved that book. And then I am currently reading Rose and Chains, and I'm about to finish it. I only have 40 pages left, so we're like right in the thick of it right now. There's a lot of crazy things that are kind of happening right now, so I'm debating whether or not I just want to go ahead and finish it after this or just pick it up tomorrow with a fresh mind. We'll see how I feel after this, but this is definitely not what I expected, to be honest. I'm really enjoying it, but I'm not enjoying it as much as I thought I was going to, which is kind of sad, but like I said, I'm not even finished with it yet, and I think that some things are gonna happen at the end that are probably gonna like turn the whole world upside down. So those are the books that I read. I'm not gonna say that I had a fun time doing this, because there were definitely moments where I was like, why am I doing this to myself? But I'm definitely glad that I tried it, and I'm definitely glad that I did the full 24 hours straight, like for my first 24-hour readathon, because I just feel like that's the way you're supposed to do it for their first one. So yeah, wow. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching all the way through. If you have, I just like really appreciate you, and it makes me feel like I'm not doing this for no reason and not making myself suffer for no reason. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys being here. I hope that you've had a wonderful week and wonderful weekend. I post videos every Saturday, so I will see you guys in the next video next Saturday. Bye guys. Bye Hachi. Bye.